Mickey Mouse Club presents The Hardy Boys, featuring Tim Considine and Tommy Kirk in The Mystery of Ghost Farm. Today's episode, Iola to the rescue.
All right, he's the last one.
I'll get him. He knows me a little. Come on, Billy. How far you have to drive with him, Fred?
After supper?
Yeah.
50 miles. Hardly enough glue and fertilizer in this bunch to make it worthwhile. Besides, I gotta stop in Bayport.
You know, I was just thinking. This goat here has lived on a farm ever since old Uncle Billy the man owned it. Maybe whoever told you to get rid of these animals so quick didn't mean the goat should go too, do you think?
I think you better quit fishing with all them questions. Just get them on board. When old Fred hauls them off, he hauls them. Hear me?
Hey, look.
Hey, you! All right, tie him up.
Hello? Hello? Well, he was there a minute ago, operator. Oh, all right, never mind.
Couldn't you get hold of Eric?
He's tearing all over town by now, I guess. Making plans for that big farm he's going to inherit.
I just hope they haven't given him any of my life insurance money yet.
Then we'd have a really tough time keeping you out of prison.
Hey, Dad, why don't we go over to Mr. Bink's house and wait for him to come back from his office? He's the one we have to do the most explaining to, isn't he?
Sure, and if Mr. Binks isn't there, his daughter will be.
I didn't mean that.
Ha, listen, Dad. The animals are the most important thing, you know that. And even if we do keep Lacey out of jail, who's going to take care of him? If there's no money from the insurance because he's not dead, well...
Hey, wait a minute now. One thing at a time. You just asked me to help straighten matters out for Mr. Lacey. Well, I think the place to start is the police station, don't you?
The whole truth and nothing but the truth? I suppose you might as well face them first.
In the meantime, you boys still have to go pick up Iola Morton, don't you?
Oh, her. I forgot about her.
Dad, listen. I thought Aunt Gertrude might pick her up when she comes back from downtown shopping.
Well, it'll be pretty late, Joe. You better go out there yourself. Iola isn't too heavy to ride back in your handlebars, is she?
Oh, of course not.
Okay, then. Frank, that'll give you some time to sit here and figure out what we will do for those animals.
Dad, why is it every time we get a case, you have to go running it?
You've already done everything important, haven't you? You've solved the mystery, you've caught the ghost. You know, I'm pretty proud of you two guys for deciding to handle things this way. Or for persuading Mr. Lacey to.
Oh, they did it all right. I never have known what's right and what's wrong.
Listen.
But if those poor animals have to pay for it...
Telephone. Might be Mr. Binks.
I'll get it. Oh, answer the phone, will you, stupid. Oh.
I'll get it. Hello? Hello? Hey, hello? Well, Dad, I'm on my way back to the farm for Iola.
Well, we'll do something for that farm of yours, and for the animals, too. But there's plenty of time for that. Plenty of time for everything, eh, boys?
All I'm stopping in town for is to check with that guy at the zoo about a walrus. Now, never mind. Of course I'm not going to drive into the zoo, or any place else in Bayport if you don't want me to. After all, you're paying me, aren't you? And quit worrying. There's nobody going to interfere. Nobody even going to see me. Hey! Hey, you Snoopy kid! Who cares about kids anyway? Hey, how about it? I haven't got all day.
On your way to the zoo, coming to see me, Fred?
That's right, Mr. Bray. Thought you might like me to haul out that sick walrus for you.
No. No, I just came around the corner to see the vet here about him. In fact, I
got plenty of room. No sense hanging on to a sick animal. You know that. What's the matter?
Oh, just somebody I know. So, you're on a business trip, eh, Fred? Sounds like farm animals.
That batch of skeletons from old Lacey's place, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Finally said haul them away.
Huh? Who said haul them away?
Why,
Lacey's animals?
that's right.
Why, they're the ones, that same kid, the Hardy boys. Hey, wait a minute.
Mr. Bray, it's none of your business, is it?
Yeah, maybe not.
All right, then. What are you looking for? You don't look. You haven't seen any animals in my truck, have you?
Yeah, maybe not.
Now, how about it? Suppose I just make room for that walrus, huh?
You can't have that walrus, but how about a soda?
Huh?
Oh, come on, I'll buy you a cold drink. Come on.
You seem mighty confused, Mr. Bray. Is anything wrong?
No.
Yeah, I sure could use some blubber this trip.
Yeah, so could I.
Blubber?
Soda. Come on, I'll buy it. Come on. Oh, come on.
Joe, they're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill all of them.
Come on, help me untie the rest of the animals.
I didn't know what to do. I called you, wouldn't even answer me. Joe, somebody told me to hurry up and get rid of the animals.
Who did?
I don't know.
But you know, I sure wish I knew what was going on about them Lacey animals.
Huh? Well, they don't have them pretty ivory tusks.
The gate's stuck. I can't move it. Will you help me? Get out of the way. Move.
say you were taking them animals, Fred?
Come on now. Take it easy. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Hey, what happened? How'd he get here?
Same way the horse got loose from the 10-cent store, I'm afraid.
What? What?
Well, it's their own fault if they leave their stores open after closing time.
Hey, Joe, why didn't you call me?
Well, we tried to get a hold of you, Frank and the policeman and everybody.
Police? You mean all the animals are loose?
Eric, listen, you were our client, weren't you? I mean, we helped you get your farm and everything. Or we would have if Lacey hadn't have been alive instead of dead.
Huh? Hey, Joe, wait a minute.
But now you'll help us, won't you?
Joe, what's happened? How do all animals get loose?
I turned them loose. What do you think? Look out!
So now you want me to help you, huh?
You're attracting people's attention, Daddy.
Well, of course I am. That's what I shouted at him for.
Yes, sir. I'm right here, sir.
I mean other people's attention.
Well, Dad says as soon as we get all the animals rounded up, he'll explain...
You be quiet, too. It's those animals that have been causing the trouble all these past 10 years.
Well, Lacey just didn't want him to be killed, that's all.
Oh, Mr. Lacey is a several-headed idiot, and you boys have now joined the club.
Really, Father?
Just because we like animals...
Do you have any idea how much all this is going to cost you? How much it'll cost your father? How much it's cost me already, loaning Lacey money to keep that blasted farm going?
Mr. Binks, all you're thinking about is money.
Huh? Well, of course I am.
Yeah, and I'll bet you think the animals are a nuisance. That's why you tried to get rid of them today, isn't it?
What? Well, what did I do?
I'll bet you're the one who got a hold of the man named Fred. And you told him to bring his truck and haul off the animals to be killed. So if we're in trouble trying to rescue him, it's partly your fault, Mr. Binks.
Oh, Daddy, you didn't.
You think Do you actually think I'm the kind of heartless person who... Where's your father? You'll find out what trouble is, young man.
Yes, sir. He's right inside, but look out for the...
Get out of my way.
Come on. Here I am. I've got a nice carrot for you. Oh, there you are. Now, I won't hurt you. Just hold still. Nice little donkey. Nice little mule.
You have a carrot, madam, for me?
Oh, Silas, you scared the life out of me.
Why?
Oh,
This is my property, isn't it? Why shouldn't I be here?
well, yes, of course. I just meant... Oh, Silas, you remember me. I'm Gertrude Hardy.
Now, let's get this clear, Gertrude. Am I to understand that you have some sort of rendezvous with a mule?
Oh, no, of course not. It's a burro. That's the word. I'm looking for a burro, that's all.
Oh, you are.
Well, for the boys, I mean. It's their burro, not mine. It's for one of their mystery cases, you know. Oh, Silas, don't just keep looking at me. You remember how excited everybody got last year when the boys were trying to find your doubloons for you? Yes, and you acted pretty silly yourself sometimes then, too.
Oh, is that so?
What's that for?
Where's this? Oh, Gertrude, those wonderful boys of yours, those wonderful, wonderful boys. I'll never forget. There was so much treasure, I landscaped my entire place. Yeah. And I was just out watering this evening when I heard you. Oh, I just used this old cutlass to turn on the sprinklers. Yeah. Now, let's get this clear, Gertrude. What's all this incredible nonsense about?
Oh, there you are. Now, come along.
A burro?
Will you excuse us, please?
Oh, those Hardys, they haven't changed a bit. Neither have I.
All right. Tell them to send the bill to the Hardys.
Chief, it isn't the Hardy's fault. It's my fault. Everything's my fault, Chief.
Now, just sit down, Mr. Lacey. Take it easy. I want to see how they're making out at the zoo now. Maybe Mr. Bray's having better luck than we are rounding up these blasted critters.
Oh, he's been so nice to help. Everyone's been so nice. Maybe if you just locked me up for the rest of my life.
Hello? Oh, yes, operator. Put her on. It's a lady at the Bayport Theater. Says there's a cow there with her head stuck in the ticket window.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You come back here, young man.
Yes?
I'm sorry, sir. I just...
I can handle my own boys, Mr. Binks.
Oh, is that so?
I only thought I'd better get back out to help Joe, Dad.
Well, it's this plain detective that's done it. If your boys hadn't interfered, Mr. Hardy...
If my boys hadn't interfered, Mr. Binks, there might have been a lot worse trouble than there is now. As for any damage being done tonight, don't worry, we'll pay for it. All of it. Now get out.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll pay my share. You can't get rid of me that easy. I like animals just as well as you do. I guess if I'm going to pay the bills for Lacey's and everybody else's mistakes, well, I ought to be allowed to criticize.
Yes, I'm here, lady. Well, speak louder. What's that? Well, let me talk to the policeman.
Young man, if you ever again go snooping around a farm that's got a ghost on it, I'll...
What? Broke one of his headlamps. Stuck a hoof clear through it, eh, Sergeant?
Oh, no. The goat?
Another sheep.
I don't blame you for being sore, Mr. Binks. Things sure are messed up.
All right, Buttercup, come on. Let's get in.
Go to bed.
Well, at least she won't get shot.
Look at here. She had a loge ticket stuck in her halter. But if we're going to find that burro, I better get going again. You know, it's lucky for you we had a few empty pens around.
Hey, look. Frank brought the horse over.
You want to put him in one of those cages too, Mr. Bray? You're going to keep all the animals here for the night at least, aren't you?
Put him in the pen there with the sheep. And you be careful with these. Leave them on the porch, huh?
Hey, wait a minute. We'll go back downtown with you.
No. It's almost midnight. We only got a couple of pigs and that burro to find anyhow. Besides, this guy Burson's been waiting 2 hours to take you home, Joe.
Yeah, and I'm still awake, too. Come on, let's go.
Well, I'll take another good trip around town in the truck, so just don't worry.
Well, I'll go with you. We can't stop until we know the burro's safe.
Yes, we can. Good night, Mr. Bray. Something I want to show you.
Oh,
I finally got close to that goat. There's something on this bell.
what is it?
Well, there's some kind of writing. It says, take care of God's creatures, and they'll take care of you.
Hey, just like in the house?
Yeah, and that's not all.
It's kind of a laugh now, though, isn't it? Everybody's sure taken care of, all right.
Frank, listen. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. Suppose there is a mystery out there at the farm, like Lacey said. Suppose...
What's all this? Hey, now look, boys, if you're going to start playing detective all over again at this late date, you're going to get in trouble with me.
Well, we have to do something, don't we?
Now look, you've done too much already.
Oh, is that so?
You've been talking like that all evening. What's the matter with you? I bet if that guy named Fred hadn't have disappeared when the animals got loose, we could have made him prove there was a mystery. 'Cause don't you forget, somebody told him to get rid of those animals in a hurry, and...
Hey, relax. Fred just went home, that's all. He lives outside of town. He said to heck with it. He's afraid of getting in trouble, maybe. You were there when the police got him on the phone?
I guess you're right.
Yeah, well, look, I talked to this Fred for a minute, and I asked him why he was hauling the animals in the first place. And he said, well, nobody told him to. There was just some sort of mix-up in the orders, that's all.
Yeah, I guess so.
So there you are, no villains to catch. Nobody to blame for all this trouble but Lacey and yourself.
Well, I'm gonna show both you guys that goat. There's something on his bell.
What? Hey, Joe, come back here. Oh, for the love of Mike, stop him, will ya? How much nuisance can those animals be?
You know something, Eric? My brother's so stupid and stubborn at times that he's smart.
Here, Billy. I hear you, boy. I'm coming. Where the heck are you?
I hear a goat with a foghorn like you going on. Do that again.
Hey, Joe!
Hey, Billy.
Maybe I can't prove it. But if there was some mystery about the farm like Lacey always thought there was, some secret of old Uncle Billy's maybe, well, Joe might be getting close to it right now.
Listen here, kid, get this straight. If I did anything wrong, you'll never be able to prove it. And old Lacey's too stupid to even remember.
I'm not afraid of you.
Billy. It's me. Let me in. It's me, remember? Saved my life.
Help!
Frank, listen.
Take it easy, take it easy. Come on.
Don't you stay still. Run!
Listen, Eric, what about that Fred business? Did you hire him to get rid of the animals?
Kid, please, for the love of heaven, run for help!
Frank, cut it out. This is no time for deductions.
Oh, isn't it? He says I can't prove anything. Well, we've had lots of clues, you know. Like every time he'd go in the old farmhouse, he just never seemed to see Lacey, remember? Even when he'd go into the rooms where he was. So he must have just pretended. He must have known Lacey wasn't dead all the time.
Sure, all right, anything. Get help, I told you.
Well, how about it, Eric?
Yes, I hired Fred. Of course I knew Lacey was alive. I'm the one who gave him the whole idea of playing dead. You don't think he was smart enough to think of collecting his own insurance, do you? Well, all right. I did everything. Only get help.
Hey, what is this?
Ray, help! Hurry! Help!
Mr. Bray, your lion got loose.
Yeah, so I see.
Thank heaven you're back. Hurry, get him away from me!
Wait a minute. Eric's just been telling us some of the things that he did. He's the one who hired Fred and tried to get Lacey's farm. The one who thought animals were just a nuisance.
All right. How many times do I have to admit it?
Oh, confession, huh?
Oh, Bray, don't just stand there. Do something!
Yeah, no matter what kind of a guy he is, it does seem kind of cruel to just let a lion...
Joey! Joey, it's me, Iola! Joe, look, I found her. Isn't that wonderful? Come on, beautiful.
Oh, no. Get out of here!
Now look what you did. You let her scare him.
What? She saved me. She saved my life. Didn't you see her?
Now, just take it easy, everybody. George won't hurt you. He just likes to be petted, that's all. Frank knows about him. He knows how tame he is. George, come back here.
So, George has tame, huh? Why didn't you tell me?
Well, We got a confession out of Eric with him, didn't we?
Well, at least you might have told me.
Well, you didn't ask me, stupid.
Listen, one of these... Goat's bell, I forgot about it. I forgot to show it to you.
What's that?
The goat's been wearing this bell around his neck, only it got knocked off when he ran into George.
Did he scare the lion, too?
Hey, wait a minute. There goes Eric.
Grab it! I got it!
Oh, no, you don't.
Well, I was only curious about it myself.
Let me see it.
Now, what is it? What's this all about?
Take care of all God's creatures, and they will take care of you.
Yeah, I can read.
Sure. Just like out at the farm.
Only look at the thing there, that clapper that makes the noise. I noticed it's shaped like a key.
What? Here, give me that.
Oh, you keep your hands off.
A key?
Hey, Joe, I think you're right. It's kind of flat, but it does have cuts in it.
Let me see. Of course it's a key. The kind of key they give you in a bank.
Oh, no. It was in front of me all the time. There they are, Mr. Hardy.
Liberty bonds.
That's right. Quite a few of them.
They must have been there for years and years. The safe deposit's all paid up, just forgotten.
But whose are they?
Well, they belong to Lacey's brother, old Uncle Willie. See here, they're all in his name.
Well, what are Liberty bonds?
Well, look for yourself, son. They're the kind of government bonds there used to be a long time ago. Each one must be worth well over $100 by now.
Each one? Yahoo!
But then that's the mystery of the farm.
Yeah, that's why Eric wanted the farm, and that's why he wanted to get rid of Lacey.
Somehow, Eric must have known about these. Lacey didn't, but he did. He didn't know where, but...
That's right, boys. Eric wanted a chance to look for these. And with Lacey legally dead, he would have owned them when he found them.
And all the time, poor old Lacey thought that his playing ghost would just help the animals.
Listen, Dad, who gets these now?
Well,
As I understand, Lacey. Regular inheritance. He was the next heir in line. Will and all.
and that farm sure going to need some fixing.
Still, will you? Hold still.
Well, there we are. Room and board free. Suppose I could have said for animals, but who's going to read it anyway? Here they are. Hi, Dan.
Hello. Hi, Iola.
Look at all you done, huh? I don't see why I should be treated so nice after all I did, trying to swindle insurance and all.
You didn't really swindle anybody, Mr. Lacey. I don't think even Eric finished anything that was really crooked.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks to a couple of boys I know.
Well, it's easier to stop a crime before it happens than, well, to go shooting up people afterwards.
I think even Eric learned his lesson all right, Mr. Lacey.
Guess I mean the money mostly. It seems like all those bonds, they shouldn't belong to me.
Well, if you use them to take care of all the stray animals in the world for the rest of their lives.
Oh, don't you worry, ma'am. That's all I wanted in the first place. Just what I got.
Well, look. Welcome home.
Well, look at all those ribbons.
Oh. That's the burro that saved my life, Miss Hardy. Gee, I wish I could take care of them. I like animals better than anybody. I wish I could take care of all the animals in all the world. Don't you, Frank? Don't you, Joe?
Well, I'm sort of a mystery man myself. Oh, well, there's other things in life. Being a detective.
I've got my license now.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, that's it. It's sure all over now. Bitter end.